Hi everyone, it's Killshot99 Gaming. This is Playdead Live, Wicked Asylum finale. We kicked this off beginning of the year, and tonight is the finale to Wicked Asylum. Next week we will be doing a level up event. We will also be doing the first ever Playdead Live Harvest. So both those things are brand new to the portal. Super excited about it. Do you guys want the good news or do you want the bad news tonight? Leave it in chat right now. You want to hear the good or you want to hear the bad as we kick off tonight? The good news. Of course you want the good news. All right. The good news is tonight's on time XP word is 10 mil. Type 10 mil in chat right now because that is what you guys have a chance to share tonight. If you play smart, there is a way. There is certainly a way. Now, for the bad news, half of the players tonight are not wearing any gear. Half of you are not wearing gear. That means damage nerfs. It means you will be ripped apart by any hits that you get, because half of our players did not submit CRSs. I know. It is sad. And XP drain, but do me a favor. Give me your pre-match buffs right now. You got your on-time XP. And I'm going to remind you one last time. The video for the Wicked Asylum before we retire it. Enjoy, everybody. Look for all your final clues tonight. Please forgive me for what must be done.
Should old acquaintance be forgotten, never brought to mind? Should old acquaintance be forgotten, days of old lang syne? For old lang syne, my dear, for old lang syne, we'll take a cup of kindness yet for days of old lang syne. Should old acquaintance be forgotten, never brought to mind? Should old acquaintance be forgotten, days of old lang syne? For old lang syne, my dear, for old lang syne, we'll take a cup of kindness yet for days of old lang syne.
right, everybody, here we go. Now it is showtime. Your chance to split 10 million. We start out with Mir, Kel, and Riley. You don't have to pick the same. One of you pick odd or even. You can both pick the same. You can pick different, whatever you want to do. Players from Sly, pick odd or even as well. All right, players from Ark, odd or even. And players from Vox, odd or even. All right, rules are a little bit different tonight. You can see each is going in a different direction. Now, there's a few bonuses that can work in your favor tonight. You know, this is usually high, low, or tie. Tonight, a tie will count as a win for the players. That's number one. Number two, anytime you roll the side that you're on, you go one bonus chest up. So if you picked even tonight and we come out, we roll, and it's an even number, you're going to get a bonus chest. The idea is to get somebody to the end, and you will split 10 million dead dimes. Now, here's the problem and here's the strategy. You can stop at any time. You can stop before you lose, but then you got to start back at some time. For each time that a player loses, that number gets cut in half from 10 million to 5 million to 2.5 million. You get the idea. So you get somebody hot, you got to let them go. If they lose, you will have the option to pay 5,000 dead dimes to stay in, or, which is a minor fee, or a res and restore. Everybody understand. I'll give you your first number. You can go high or low to that first number, or if you don't like the first number, you can even pass. Easy. Okay? All right, we are going to start out with Kel. Kel is odd. I'm going to roll Kel's number. First time we're going to see a number tonight. It will be a 10-sider. Number is 4. All right, that was not an odd number. So, Kel, higher than 4, lower than 4, or pass and wait till it gets back to you. Now, of course, the pressure is, she says higher. Now, if it is lower, y'all's pot that you're splitting gets cut down to 5,000 right away. So here we go. It is a 10. It is a 10. All right, Kel, that's a pretty good start. Now you want to pass, or you want to roll it? All right, she's going to roll. Now, obviously, she's going to pick lower because she can't lose. Remember, a tie is in the player's favor tonight. So let's roll them and let's see how low. It is an 8. All right, we're going to move her forward. Kel, high or low? She's going to go lower than an 8. It is a 4. All right, Kel. You want to pass or you want to go high or low? Oh, she's going to pass. The nerves kicked in. Because if she gets it wrong, all right, so she's going to stop right there. Craven Light, you're on the even side. Your number is. Ooh, you got the number 4 too. That's a tough number. Now he can pass, not take any chances. But he says, let's go high. If it's high, he advances. If it's not, we know what happens to the group. It is a tie. It is a tie. Tie goes to the roller. Craven Light, moving 2 spaces because it's even. All right, Craven Light. You want to pass or you want to try your luck again? He says, I've had enough. All right. Okay, I understand. All right, Bones, your number is a 9. All right, Bones, your number is a 9. Bones says lower than a 9. Oh, it's a 10. No. Oh, no. No. And just like that, that hurt everybody. It hurt everybody. All right, Football Master. Start out with your number. Number is 7, Football. Football says lower than a 7. It is 6. And it is even. 2 spaces for Football. Football, tough number with a 6. You want to roll it? You want to pass? Football, you want to roll? Higher, lower, or pass? He's going to pass. He's going to stop right there. All right, let's go over to the other side. Samurai, your number is a 2. Going to go higher than a 2. It is an 8. It is odd, though, but she moves 1 space. Samurai, higher, lower, or pass? Lower than an 8. It is a 4. It is even still. Samurai, higher or lower, or pass? She says, let's go higher. If she gets it wrong, well, let's hope she doesn't. It is an 8. Oh, moving on along. Samurai, 3 spaces on the board. They're all even, though. Still got a chance to get to the end, and everybody splitting that $5 million. High, low, or pass? Lower than an 8. It is a 10. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my. We're at 2,500,000. Missed. Start out with your first number. Missed, your number is a 2. Number 2. Miss says higher than a 2. It is 6. Tough number. And it is even. She gets 2 spaces. So she's tied for the lead on the right side. Missed. Higher than a 6, lower than a 6, or pass? Miss says, let's pass it. Deadly Dimes, your first number is a 9. 9 for Deadly Dimes. Dime says lower than a 9. It is a 7. And it is odd. Look at that. 2 spaces for Dimes. Dimes, high, lower, pass. That's 7. Dime says, let's go low. It is a 5. And it is odd. Look at her moving 2 spaces. Deadly Dimes. Number 5's a toughie. You trust yourself or you want to pass it? Oh, she's going to pass. She's going to pass. All right, let's go to the other side. Valar, your first number. Is a 9. Valar with a 9. Valar says lower than a 9. And she ties. She gets it. Tie goes to the player tonight. And that's a good number, Valar. You got another 9. High, lower, pass. She says lower than a 9 again. Oh, it's a 10. Oh, struck by the 10 again. $1,250,000. All right, let's go to the other side. Julia, your first number is a 2. Julia says higher than a 2. It is a 4, but it is odd. Julia says higher than a 4. Oh, it is a 9 and it's odd. Look at that, 2 spaces. And it's a good number. Julia says lower than a 9. It is. It's a 7 and it's odd. 2 more numbers. Julia, high, lower, pass. All right, Julia's going to pass. Passing over to Father Ron. First number, Ron, is an 8. Ron with an 8. Ron says, let's go lower than an 8. He ties. It is an 8, and it's even. Look at Ron, 2 spaces. Ron says, let's do it again. Lower than an 8. Oh, he gets the 9. Gets the 9. He stays there. We're at 675,000. Busy Bee. Busy Bee number 6. That's a tough number to start. Busy says that I'm going to hold off on that one. All right, Cat. Number 1. That's a pretty good number. Can't lose. So we know Cat's going to go higher. Number 8, and it is even. Look at that. This is where everybody's been stopping, though. Cat, number 8. Everybody's hit a roadblock on this side. High, lower, pass. Going lower than an 8. It is a 2. And it is even. Cat moving right along with number 2. Going higher than a 2. It is a 6, and it is even. Look at this. About halfway around the board. Cat. High, low, or pass. She's going to pass it. Shaman Sheila. Number is 8. Sheila, did you type that before the 8 came out, or you think it's going to be higher than an 8? Okay, you want to go high or low? You never know, right? Lower than an 8. If it's higher, she's going to be... She tied. Very nice. It is odd, though. All right, Shaman, you got an 8 again. Higher, lower than an 8. Lower than an 8. Tied it again. Shaman. Moving along here. High, lower, pass. Is her luck going to run out soon? Back-to-back ties. She says lower. It is a 2. Shaman, 3 for 3. Shaman, you got a 2. High, low, or pass. Higher than a 2. It is a 4. Shaman tied with dimes. Shaman, high, lower, pass that 4. She's going to stay where she's at. Give somebody else a chance to get on the board for a little bit. Dr. Die. Starting out with a 6. Tough number to start. Dr. Die, high, low, or pass it. She's going to pass it. All right, let's go over to Gemstone. See if Jim can get hot. Starting out with a 7. Better than average. Jim, high, lower, pass. Lower than a 7. It is a 5. And it is odd. She gets 2 spaces. That's a tough one. Jim, right in the middle at 5. Higher, lower, or pass them. Almost through the first cycle. She's going to pass, and we got Justice. Justice with the 4. Justice, high, low, or pass. Justice going to pass. We're going to start back over. Now, you got the end of a complete round. I'm going to double it up. And my math was not exactly correct, but you get the idea. It should have been 625. But we are going to take it back to $1.2 million for you guys getting through the entire round. Let's raise it back up a little bit. All right, we're going to start with the players in the lead, which gives you all the best opportunity. Julia, we're going to start with you. You are the furthest along on the odd side. Gives everybody the best chance. Julia and Kat will be the first 2. Julia with an 8. Julia says lower than an 8. It is a 2. Moving around the corner. Only thing would have been better would have been 1. That she'd have got the odd 2. All right, Julia. Number 2 on the board. Says higher than a 2. It is a 9, and it's odd. Look at this. Look at this. And it's a good number. Could the group split $1.25 million between how many players? 15? 16. Julia says lower than a 9. It is a 3, and it's odd. Look at this. Oh, my goodness. We might be on the verge of splitting $1.25 million between 16 players. Would be the biggest single payout we've ever done. All right, here we go. She says hi. It is an 8. If this roll Julia, high, low, or pass. If it is low, and if it is odd, everybody is going to win 80,000 dead dimes if this is odd and lower than an 8 per person. It's a 3! Everybody walking away with 80,000 dead dimes. Julia taking it to the house just like that. $1.25 million split, 80,000 per person. Nicely done. Nicely done. Now, how many of y'all are going to use that 80,000 to pay toward your buy-in tomorrow night for the Pet Battle Pro Tour match we have tomorrow night? Everybody here, that's your buy-in plus. All right, well, you know what? We breezed through this one. We got to move on. Tonight is the finale of the Wicked Asylum, and we already had our biggest giveaway ever, $1.25 million collectively between all the players. Heck, somebody might be able to turn that 80,000 into a pet tournament tomorrow and walk away with a little bit more. All right, you guys ready to head out? We got a few more things to do. All right, heading out of the treasure room with a little money in everybody's pocket. everybody. This is a little bit more important walk than maybe the last one. The rules are the same, but this time I'm going to let you pick whether you are odd or even at the time that you roll. So we're going to start out with Father Ron. Ron? Odd or even, Ron? Ron is going to be an odd. Here we go. We're going to go ahead and get his first roll. Odd will be his bonus. All right, Ron, you got a 10. I think it's safe to say you're going to go lower than a 10. And it is odd. So, Father Ron, moving 2 spaces. Ron, that's a pretty good one because you can't lose again. So, obviously, Ron's going to go high here. Ron says high. And it is a 3. And it is odd. Ron, 2 more spaces. All right, Ron. 1 more roll. You get 3 rolls, max. Ron going higher than a 3. And it is. It's a 4. We're going to move Ron right there on his way to the portal. Jumpstone. Odd or even to start out? Jim going odd. It is odd. Jim, high or low? A lot of good numbers for you guys on this map. It was a 1. Can't lose, you just have to type high. Jim going higher than a 1, and it was odd, but it is a 6. Jim, high or low? No need to pass on this one. Jim going lower than a 6. It is a 4. And Jim, you want to go high or lower than a 4? Jim going higher than a 4. It is a 4. She ties. She's good to go. All right, animal. Pick odd or even. Animal picking even. Let's see what his first number is. All right. 2. Animal, higher or lower than a 2? Animal going higher than a 2. It is a 9, but it is odd, but he's fine. Animal, higher or lower than a 9? Animal says lower than a 9. It is a 1. And animal is going to go higher than a 1. Obviously, he can't lose. On his third roll, it is a 9. Congratulations, Joe. Missed. Odd or even? Miss says even, and let's see what her number is. Number is 1. That's a pretty easy number there, Miss. A lot of 1s and 9s on this map. Mist obviously going to go higher here. She can't lose. She's just hoping it's even. And it is. Look at that. Missed with a 10. She doubles up. And has a great number. All right, Mist. It's going to go lower than a 10. She gets 2 spaces. Here it is, lower. And it is a 9. That's another good number. All right, Mist. Final roll. Higher, lower than a 9. Lower than a 9. And it is a 6, and it is even. Look at that. All right, because we are 4 for 4, I'm going to let each of the 4 players pick someone to share their tile with. Ron, who would you like to bring out to your tile? Dr. Dye. Gemstone, who would you like to bring out to your tile? Going to bring Valar out. And we're going to advance Valar 1 tile. There's no room on that tile. Mist, who would you like to bring out? Gonna bring Julie out. Animal, who are you gonna bring out? Deadly Dimes. All right, Craven Light. Odd or even? Craven going even. And it's number 1. Craven obviously going to go higher than number 1. Number 8. And he does get 2 spaces. Craven liked. Higher, lower than an 8. Lower than an 8. It is a 1 again. All right, Craven, one more roll. Higher than a 1. And it would be a 2, which would put him here, but there's no space, so we're going to move him forward. Justice, odd or even? Justice going odd. Justice starting out with a 4. Justice, you want to go higher or lower than a 4? It is a 6. Justice, higher or lower than a 6? Lower than a 6. It is high. It is high. All right, first fail. Cat, odd or even? It's only 1 strike. Ron tries to use Joker. Legendary does not work in this room, Ron. It's like you're silenced. Cat even. And number 9, Cat, high or low? If only you can just make it to these portals. You hear a gate in the distance. Cat summon a player to share your block. Craven, summon a player. Justice, summon a player quickly. You hear footsteps at the portal. Busy, summon a player. Craven, Justice, and Busy. Kel, summon a player. Footsteps are getting louder in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, everybody, get your moves in. Those of you that do not have CRSs, this is going to be a very, very difficult fight. Be smart with your moves. Miss throwing a legendary at a legendary. Ouch. I would not have done that, missed with Katana. We'll get back to that in a second. Max Sparks to the chainsaw. Seal. S8 Geddon. Gold Nitro. H9. Standard Ammo Red Gel. Gas Blast. To the Craftsman. Petro, Gas Blast. Grizz to Craftsman, H9 Goliath. H9 Standard Ammo Red Gel. Grizz to Craftsman. Football going Grizz and Gas Blast to Craftsman. All right. Everybody, give me a number from 1 to 20. Dr. Dye, Grizz, T10 loaded. All the attacks went to Craftsman. This is Malachi Mortis attack. Number 4. And number 17. All right. Y'all saw Malachi Mortis Dragon Moonshot. Watch what he does to the lady mods. Oh my goodness, no! Look at this. This is a 1-2 combo. Malachi Mortis holding bones over the saw. Oh my goodness. Don't look at this. Don't look at this. Sawed in half. And tosses both pieces of her over to the podium. Unbelievable ambush. You were silenced. This chamber. That's why the Grizzlies did not work. I tried to tell you guys when Ron did the Joker. That's why the intervenes did not work. And the legends. All right, everybody give me a number from 1 to 20. You can res. Yes. But this is the ambush you were not expecting. Number 18. And number 15. Vlad. Grabs football, throws him over to the other podium. Hits his head on the wall, bounces back. Football is out. And Kel on this rough podium. Watch this. It's like deja vu. Right across the saw blade. And then over to the podium. And Vlad flies back. Round 2, get your moves in. If you're on the podium, you can still take action, but you cannot move. This is turning into an ambush and a massacre already in one round. Football, S8 Goliath. Animal, F5 standard ammo. Can't summon Red Nolan. You're silenced. Julia, T10 Craftsman. T10 Vlads to the Craftsman. Can't summon Grizz. You're silenced. T10 Wedding Crasher. Shaman Sheila. T10 Goliath. Jim Seal. T10 Wedding Crasher. Silver Spark. Samurai S8 Standard Red Gel. Dimes. Cannot summon Red Nolan. You're silenced. Busy Bee. Silver Spark. Mythic Toxie. Cannot summon Mythic Toxie. You are silenced. Dr. Dye. H9 Wedding Crasher. Justice. H10 Gavel Loaded. All right, everybody, give me a number from 1 to 20, please. 1 to 20. Get those numbers in quickly. Number 2. Number 9. And number 3. 2, 3, and 9. Ron, Sheila, and Busy. Ron being dragged by Malachi Mortis. Looks like the video. Look at this. Drags him over the chainsaw and disposes of him on the podium. Busy Bee. Over to the podium. And the Shaman. This is not looking good in your current situation. All right. Be smart. 20-second timer. There's always a way. M7 standard ammo, red gel to Craftsman. stronger. They're absolutely obliterating you. Even the damage that some of y'all are dealing is nerfed because of your lack of gear. Make sure you give me your target. See you now, Valar. H9 Gas Blast to Craftsman. Gold Spark T10. Ron, throwing a holy smoke, unholy smoke into the swirling pit. Ron, it removes a prismatic layer. And look who appears after the holy smoke removes the prison. Talk about a new ambush. Vlad, Mortis, and Craftsman all caught off guard and attack Ambrosia. Freeing up a path to the portals. You got 30 seconds. Each person to the closest portal. Because there really isn't a whole lot of time to think. All right. As you transfer through the portal, Ambrosia has a fight on her hands. But you end up not at the Wicked Asylum.
so much more. There is no need for a key. All that I own is for
into